Are you alive?
No.
Okay.
So where are we off to now?
Well, we've already gone down the elevator and we checked that one section, found the Hanged Man tarot card in the crematorium.
Yay.
So why don't we check this door?
How many?
Where, by the way, I'm going to get completely wrecked.
How many?
Just FYI.
How many tarot cards are we going to end up picking up?
5.
Okay. So we don't need to go searching for the entire set.
No.
This building seems very impractical, as it happens.
Okay, gotta get out of here. Nope. Goodbye.
Welp. He came chasing after us.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
We got stuck.
No, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the pendulum. Also, they do not die well when you attack them with SMGs.
We just get stuck in midair.
Crap.
This room.
Dang it.
Nope. Off the edge. And... and this guy's still here. Ah! Quick, run by him. Oh no. Object permanence. Ugh. Let me just lay down for a minute. Oh, hello.
Hi, Valtiel. This happens occasionally when you die.
Okay. That's... You really... Oh. You really don't need to grab us like that.
Well, you know, how else would he grab us? By the hair?
Just one leg would be fine. Like, you don't need to spread her legs like that. Yeah, we really should pretend like we saw nothing.
Okay, got him.
Yeah, I really...
Cripes.
The physics interactions are,
I cannot stand those stupid flippin'... And those are the worst, because it's the only place they show up in the chapel, and they're just in exactly the right spot to wreck you.
Of course. They knew precisely how to, annoy everyone who was playing the game. Oh, look. Someone was, collecting moths. And/or butterflies. Those are some flippin'
The
big
altar's
bugs.
somewhere else, so where she got burned to death.
That seems okay.
And by to death, I mean, like, not to death, which made it worse.
No, seriously, why is that one on the far left so huge?
The witch? Sorry?
The moth
Oh, the
or
butterfly?
butterfly on the far left?
Because she found a really big one.
Like, I don't know about you, but if I saw a moth or a butterfly that was the size of my hand, I would be pretty freaked out by it.
Coward.
Are you a fan of bugs?
Some of them. Butterflies I like.
Would you
Even the
pick
big
up
ones.
Would you pick up and hold a butterfly?
Yes, I've done that before. I've had one land on my face. I was like, well, this is my life now. Alright, so in easy mode, it just straight up tells you where to put the tarot cards. In normal mode, like, it's another thing where it, like, mentions, like, positions of things, and you have to, like, fit them. This one you have to read Roman numerals and ignore everything that's not a Roman numeral.
Oh, wow.
This takes me a bit longer than I like to admit.
I mean, that's fair enough. Like, TBH. So, how did these rooms get here, by the way?
I mean, this is part of the real chapel. This is where Alessa lived, in the chapel. But it's like, yeah, look at those Roman numerals on the cards.
What about Harry's room?
Yeah, that was part of Alessa Cheryl Heather's psyche.
So basically, Silent Hill is just completely disregarding any sort of real world architecture or anything.
I mean, that happens a lot in the games, so
Non-Euclidean geometry.
whatever it takes.
So what's the answer to this riddle?
You place the 5 tarot cards according to where the Roman numerals would have been in the book. I only have 3 of them, though, so I have to go find the other 2. That's why this video is half an hour.
Oh. So what I'm hearing is that I should shorten this video to when we get the other tarot cards.
Well, no, because you have to go find them, and that's part of the game.
Is it really?
Yeah. There's some important stuff that happens.
Mother Goose and Cinderella. Oh boy. Did you were you ever a fan of children's stories when you were a small bab?
Oh my gosh, so many of them. I'm still, like, Alice in Wonderland is still one of my favorite stories.
Have you I don't know if we've ever talked about this. Have you played American McGee's Alice games? You played the first one, right?
A small chunk of both of them.
I believe that I remember us talking about the first one during Bad Day LA, because
yes, probably
American McGee. And how did Bad Day LA ever come out? But yeah, so you've never actually...
I'm suspicious because of the radio, but it's like this.
Yeah, whatever. It's hi dude.
What are you doing? Too?
So you never actually finished either of them, though?
No. I got annoyed with Madness Returns, and I lost all my progress in original, so it's like, nope.
That's a shame. I think they're both pretty good games.
Pepper Grinder and Madness Returns, why?
I have seen multiple people get frustrated by certain things in Madness Returns. I personally didn't think that anything was... hello, legs. I didn't think that... Yeah. I didn't think that anything was egregious enough in Madness Returns to, like, stop me from playing it, but... Yeah, I can understand why some other people wouldn't necessarily have the same level of patience for it. Where do these footprints lead?
Well, they went into the wall, so if we just push really hard...
Yeah, there's gotta be something there. It's a hidden door! Where does it lead, though?
Bingo!
This seems like the best idea.
Oh, look, it's the hospital basement room.
This is definitely very non-Euclidean.
Oh yeah, completely.
Just like disregard any sort of aspect of kind of realistic.
I accidentally skipped a page.
That's fine. People can pause it.
There we go, fixed it.
Poultice. That's such a hilarious word to see used in video games, I think.
Well, it's an ancient book about anti-demon liquid, so sure.
Yeah.
Also, you should be thinking about Chekhov's gun at this point.
Fantastic.
I'm sure you understand.
Which part?
Like what the Chekhov's gun is.
Yeah.
Nope.
I do. Is this something we just saw in that room?
Well, I mean, we got the hint in that room.
Ah. Sure. I wasn't paying that much attention, but okay. I'm sure that eagle-eyed watchers will get it in one.
Well, it was a book on Aglafatus. What do you want?
So we got one more tarot card.
Unfortunately, it's also the farthest away. Although we get some pretty epic scenery on the way, so I'll take it.
We couldn't just, like, go there before coming back here?
I wanted to put that in the door and also save my game.
Yeah. I will say, when games have limited... limit your saving. It is a good idea to save when you get the opportunity, because once again I will mention Persona 5.
Did you lose a lot of progress?
There've been multiple times where, like, there are certain sections in dungeons that have a prolonged distance between save points, and there was one, the fifth dungeon in particular. I'm sure people who have played the game will probably know what I'm talking about. The fifth dungeon in particular.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Well then. Yeah, it was kind of like this. There was this one particular enemy that kept, like, ruining my day, and I would just get a game over every time I fought him and have to go back like half an hour every single time, and it was really frustrating me. I did eventually get past it, so drop dead. Well,
I guess this is a great time to mention two important things. One, I'm on the PC version, so you actually can save anywhere that you're not, like, in the middle of a fight. But that's not fun. And two, to get the 10-star rating, you have to finish the entire game in one save.
What?
You get to save once. Well, you get to save twice, but you're always going to do the last save, like, in Alessa's room at the end, because the boss is obscene. But you get to save once throughout the rest of the game.
So what you're saying is that 10-star rating is the Iron Man speedrun mode.
Yes. Except you can't be too fast, because you have to kill 150 creatures, half of them by melee and half of them by gun. But you can't take too much damage.
And this was before achievements were put into games.
I mean, to be fair, your reward is a triple-size flamethrower and double-size lightsaber.
Which, in fairness, like, in games these days, you wouldn't even get a tangible in-game reward for something like that, so...
What blows, though, is if you beat the game again after getting those, you lose them.
Yeah, it's kind of like the God of War completion reward thing.
Do you know about what happened here 17 years ago?
I guess.
You've been here a long time.
How long is this cutscene?
You must have heard some details.
About 20 seconds. 30 seconds.
By earthly desires,
group of pagans. Always the pagans, too.
Actually,
I think that might be where part of my, like, kind of hesitation about using religious cults in video games as enemies comes from, is because it's always pagans, and it's like,
threw them into the abyss.
Well, I mean, okay, if it is an offshoot of Christianity, then of course the pagans is like an actual thing in the Bible.
Yeah,
Paul's all about them pagans.
In the womb of the Holy Mother. Until the time of the awakening.
By the way, I love how, like,
that's all that I know.
I love how they've messed up how Silent Hill 1 actually went. Like, this is what they believe.
Yeah.
Versus what actually happened.
That's what happens with cults, right?
I heard that the Holy Mother has been found.
Oh, so was that supposed to be some big reveal there with Father Vincent?
Did Claudia say that?
Well, no.
It must be true.
Because we already read, like, that he was in the church.
The Lord.
And we're in this room, there's, like, another paper that talks about how maybe we shouldn't let Vincent stay here.
I wouldn't want
to. Nor I.
The truth is... This is longer than 30 seconds. You lied.
I lied, I'm sorry.
Let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk.
Yeah. Okay? Just forget anything happened.
But Does that mean this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
Otherwise known as heaven?
God wills it, my sister. God wills it.
Okay.
Okay, so that.
Beautiful.
People are starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organization's money, extorting donations. Is he the right person?
Welp. Sure.
I have no idea who LS is, tragically.
Somebody. But yeah, so God of War. Have you ever played God of War?
No.
All right. When you beat the game on a given difficulty, you unlock like the ability to use special armor and stuff, and very often, and you can play like a New Game Plus with all of your upgrades and stuff, so that you can finish maxing out your upgrades because you can't really level up everything in one playthrough.
Right.
And one of the armors reduces the damage you take by half and increases the damage you deal by half. So you would think this would be a very good thing to be able to use in New Game Plus on a higher difficulty. But the catch is that you can only play New Game Plus, and you can only use these special armors on a difficulty equivalent to what you've beaten the game at or lower. So you can,
yeah, great.
So if you beat the game on hard mode, you can only use it on hard, normal, or easy. And you can only... The highest difficulty of the game you have to unlock by beating the game once.
So if I ever play it, just play it on highest difficulty?
But you can't. You have to unlock the highest difficulty, and then you have to play through the highest difficulty as a new game, without your upgrades and without the armor.
On the one hand, High Priestess.
Yay.
On the one hand, like, this game allows you to, like, do any difficulty in New Game Plus using all your hilarious little things.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you have to get the final outfit. You have to beat the game literally 13 times. And in my case, it's going to be more like 17. I skipped a room full of slicers, by the way, and that usually triggers one here, but he's not here.
Welp.
Let's leave.
Fantastic.
That's why I just shot nothing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was Claudia's room, and it really humanized her for me. It's the reason I really actually quite like her.
Welp.
Yeah, she's awful, and she's done awful things, but it's like she's like, actually motivated by how awful the world is and wants to actually fix it. She does the wrong thing. Very, very, very wrong thing. But the fact that she actually is properly motivated goes a long way to making me like her.
Quote unquote fix.
I mean, this is the fix, apparently, which is a problem.
Yeah, it's not so much fixing things.
Apparently Paradise in this cult is, like, actually a good place. Like, actually good. Like heaven. But the problem is... Jeez. Ugh.
Oh, boy.
The problem is... if someone, specifically Alessa, has to suffer like crazy in order to make it happen. So I think only Alessa and the people around her experience this hell.
Sure.
And, like, it wouldn't be so bad. But the thing is, the god is being born of hate, which might cause more problems.
You don't say.
And that's where Claudia messes up. Alright, so here's where I buff it for a little bit, sorry.
Great. I'm not sure that I,
Oh, I got it right, never mind.
Oh, yay. I'm not sure that I necessarily agree with viewpoints that take the suffering of one to, like...
Save the many?
Yeah. I don't necessarily subscribe to that sort of point of view. That's why I like.
I'm not sure I do either.
When video games try to present like a moral choice of that sort of magnitude, I'm always like, I'm not
Then I could.
No, I'm trying to look for a different option here, you know?
Believing in God. God loves.
Father Vincent.
Just look around you.
Just look around you.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, this is the world of God. The world of God. Look at it. It's so great. It's beautiful.
I fear her, and I adore
Oh, okay.
her. But I haven't lost my mind like you. You think?
Do you like
that this
those
is the
finger
work
guns?
of God? Isn't this all nothing more than your own personal nightmare? Just like Alessa 17 years ago? If this
He's making some good
really
points.
is the work of God,
Yeah, he is.
then I'd say she has lousy taste.
And she's just a bit too much of a zealot to see it.
You mock God. Traitor. You will go to hell.
This is hell!
Who do you think you are, claiming to know God's will?
No!
Go home, Vincent.
Stop turning Vincent into me.
This church is my home. I built it with my power. The power of money.
Okay, there we go.
View with such scorn.
There, you just distanced yourself a bit now.
Feels good,
Although
man.
I admit that this atrocious scenery is all.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I'm having the same, like, stop turning Claudia into me.
Get in my way.
Although she's just a little bit too vicious for me, so there we go.
What was that little... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The guest of honor has arrived. Let's
Get this party started on a Saturday night.
Go ahead and kill this crazy bitch. This demon who claims to speak for God. The time has come. You can kill her now.
You'll go to hell.
Can we really, though? Oh, well. I was expecting something like that, yeah.
It happened.
What did you do?
It should be very obvious.
Yeah, like...
Oh!
Alright.
You're not going to run? I guess this is the end.
No, the beginning.
But there's,
Said, the time has
there's still
come.
another, like, 40 minutes.
Alessa,
Can't
you
possibly be the
decided
end
that
yet.
You didn't agree to this on your own. Thank you
Well,
for nurturing
the boss
God
is a
with
bitch.
all the
Thank you for
hate
nurturing God with all the hate in your heart.
time for
Again,
mankind to be released from the
You
shackles of
really
sin
would
which bind
think that,
them.
like...
But a god born
Here,
from hatred
here,
can
here.
never create
Here's
a
the
perfect
crux.
paradise.
This is why I cannot be the same as Claudia.
People can be so cruel. Is it so hard to believe that sympathy could be born out of pain and suffering?
And that's why the monsters existing is not incompatible with her version of God.
Why do you cling to this corrupt world?
That's...
You know.
Yeah, it definitely seems like she's, not viewing things the way that she should be.
Save you too? Happy ending?
Like, I don't...
I could play this on piano, by the way.
Nice. I don't think that
I don't
there's
expect
anything
you saved.
necessarily wrong with the idea that sympathy can be born out of pain and suffering, but it needs to be tempered. It can't just all...
Yeah.
It can't be all pain and suffering all the time, and hatred does not usually help. So...
Even
Yeah.
if it was,
And the thing is, she recognizes that, like, oh, I'm going to hell for what I've done to you.
it was too deep a sin.
And she's okay with that.
It was hubris for me to try to hasten the
So,
day
you know
of
what?
arrival.
Points for being at least that self-aware.
Sacrifices were made.
Sacrifices were made. By whom?
Her sins.
Yeah, but
Even
she's...
Heather doesn't even have a response to that.
She's using the passive voice, so she's not actually accepting blame for it.
You feel so guilty about
Yeah,
it.
she is. She says she's going to hell for it.
You go to hell. Heather.
Thanks for your input,
Use the
Vincent.
seal.
Vincent?
This is not really a twist as much as Vincent was just an idiot.
The seal of Metatron? just a piece of junk.
Welp.
What do you think you can do with that? Do you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to
I mean, isn't Metatron just another name for God anyway?
It's one of the angels.
You're pathetic.
And then the scariest face.
Stab. Well.
Well, goodbye, Vincent. Vincent gets the nicest death in the series.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure murder is a sin. I could be wrong about that.
Well, I mean, she's already condemned herself to hell in her own view, so that's a problem.
So that makes it okay? It's like,
well, I mean, I understand why she went for it.
If you accept that you're going to hell, then it's completely okay for you to go out and start murdering people?
Well, I mean, if you follow her breed of logic, which I don't. So we're about to give birth.
Yeah, we're having some serious skin troubles here.
So, in a moment, you'll have an opportunity. If you shoot Claudia,
You die.
she doesn't die, and then you give birth and die.
Great.
So, we have literally like 30 seconds after this cutscene to get God out of us. Thankfully, one of the books mentioned that it's actually named after a demon, so that's a hint.
Alessa?
And we read another book about how to exorcise demons. And also we have a Chekhov's gun. Also, this line is amazing.
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
And then just run up to her. Okay. She's just standing there like a puppet.
Well, she doesn't know what's going on. Because you're supposed to be dead now, but it's not working.
So, this pendant that we've had all along.
Why do I feel sick when I look at it?
Must have something to do with,
A little globule of red in it, huh? Wonder what happened if we ingested that.
That seems like a good idea.
I mean, it's as good idea as anything else right now. Are you ready for the grossest sequence?
Sure. Are we gonna give birth?
Dad.
Not us.
Om nom nom nom. Blech. Baby comes spilling out.
He's nearly here.
Yes. Yes, you're correct.
So is this why people think that the theme of the game is abortion?
Yes, this is why. I don't agree. It's a game about grief, honestly.
I mean, to be perfectly fair, it could be both.
Ew. Again, I don't really buy the abortion thing because, you know, it's an actual demon and not a baby.
Hi, God.
This.
That's your God.
Yeah, it appears so.
Why are you so surprised?
Looks like God didn't make it.
Stomp on it.
She tried. But this happens instead.
Is she gonna eat it?
Claudia!
Wow. Okay.
I have... This scene messed with me when I first watched it.
I don't think that's how...
You cannot kill God. I will burn God.
So now she dies horribly.
Okay.
You can't do it, Alessa. I will.
Blech.
No, we skipped that stage immediately. This would be an awful way to go, though. Saw ain't got nothing on this.
What? Oh, are you sorry?
It's a cervix. It's a cervix.
Uh...
When you open the cervix, the baby comes out, right? So she drips some of her blood down the hole, which attracts Valtiel, who comes up and opens...
What is going on?
I just told you. Valtiel's about to open the cervix.
Oh, boy. Hi. Okay. That seems good.
So that happened.
Oh, boy.
Let's just... You know what? No, let's just go away. I don't need that in my life. This is not a thing in my life that I need. Let's just leave.
The
Nope.
door's stuck. Oh, wow. Really? It's not even like the door's locked?
No, she just refuses to leave.
But you have... Yeah, you have no more... Oh. How geared up are we for this?
I'm going to die 25 times.
No exaggeration?
No exaggeration.
Oh boy.
Somewhere between 23 and 28. Don't remember where.
That's super exciting.
Yep.